the media, and everyone gathered here. Thank you for coming out in your numbers to hear us out. We, the Affirmation Action Coalition in Ghana's Upper West region, wish to congratulate and commend His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama for making a firm commitment to ensure gender inclusion across all facets of his legacy government. We believe that His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama was very clear in his mind when he stated that he will ensure the appointment of at least 30% of women in his government. That solemn promise to the gallant women of Ghana and the Upper West region contained in the NDC 2024 election manifesto, which aligns very well with the Affirmative Action Law, recently passed by the Parliament of Ghana, represents a valid social contract, a promise that must be kept. While we commend His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama for his bold declaration to ensure women representation in leadership and governance in our dear country, we are quick to bring to his attention a recent occurrence in the Upper West region, which has the potential to significantly undermine the President's promise of 30% women inclusion in his government. We note with complete shock and disbelief that out of a total of 33 shortlisted candidates for consideration for appointment by His Excellency the President for the positions of Metropolitan, Municipal and District Chief Executives, not a single woman was named among the list. This is clearly not right and unacceptable. How are we to believe that no woman in Ghana's Upper West region is qualified or worthy for appointment to the position of District or Municipal Chief Executive? We, the Affirmative Action Coalition Group in the Upper West region, totally reject the shortlisted candidates for the position of Municipal and District Chief Executives. We affirm in our demand that His Excellency, the President, must, as a matter of urgency, reject the said list submitted to him by the vetting committee in the region. We call on the President to be bold, intentional, and deliberate in appointing qualified and competent women of the Upper West region to support in delivering his well-intended reset agenda in Ghana. We acknowledge that the male-dominated socio-cultural and religious norms have placed systemic barriers to women's participation in leadership and governance roles. Hence, the need to break those barriers now. Now is the time for His Excellency the President to show commitment to amplifying women. We demand that out of the 11 district and municipal chief executive positions, please ensure that at least 4 competent and capable women are appointed to take up district municipal chief executive roles in the region. It is bad enough that the Upper West region does not have a single female member of parliament and has not had any in the last 8 years. It is even more unacceptable to have a 0 female MDC team coupled with a male regional minister. We cannot fall behind as women in development in our own region. To make matters worse, as stated earlier, the regional minister designate is a male and has been a male for a very long time. Even though there were no women in the last parliament from the Upper West region, we had 3 female district chief executives. How do we move from 3 to 0 when the Affirmative Action Law has been passed and we have a president who promised to have at least 30% of women in his government? We call on His Excellency the President to be intentional, bold and deliberate in the appointment of capable women to deliver on his legacy mandate. We, the women, have the knowledge, the capacity, the experience and passion to lead change in driving His Excellency's vision to reset Ghana. We also wish to appeal to Her Excellency, the Vice President, Professor Jenana Opoku-Agyeman, who has become the beacon of hope for many women in Ghana. We call on her to stand firm with the women of the Upper West region. She should be bold to insist that the 30% representation of women must be met across all 16 regions of Ghana in the appointment of the district and municipal chief executives. Her Excellency the Vice President has stated earlier that her job is to open the door and leave it open for more women to travel